Hey, something really, really weird just happened.
What else happens? I mean, like every fucking day there's something going on.
Some,
What's up?
I had a guy come to my door. Some weird guy with an iPad knocked on my door. Didn't say a
Get a
word.
taser, man, and tase his ass.
No, 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 no. This is what's weird, George. He looked, I don't know, maybe military. I don't know. He comes up to me with an iPad and he shows me a picture of you and he goes, "How well do you know him?" I'm like, "What do you mean?" He's like, he had a really weird accent too, like definitely not American, either like Dutch or definitely foreign. And he goes, "What do you know about this guy?"
Tell him it's none of your goddamn business. Leave him alone, or we call the police on your ass.
Well, I go, "What do you need to know about him?" He goes, "It's none of your business." And I go, "I'm not saying much." He goes, "We know you're in touch with him. You better start talking." And I'm like, "I'm not." I close the door, and he stood outside for another 10 seconds.
Call the police.
And then I went to I called the police. They showed up, but he was already gone. But you could definitely tell this guy was weird, George. He was really looking into you. He wanted to know a lot about you. He had and then he showed me like this checklist of all the things he's gonna, all the people he's gonna talk to and stuff. Because he said he had my name, then he had all the other people. I mean, I didn't know some of them, but I saw Kristen's name on there and a few others of people he
What?
wants. Yeah, people he wants to contact.
You tell him that he bets you should have told him that you're going to call the police. What I would have done, I would take a frying pan and knock him over the head over it. And then make sure he's knocked out and call the police and say, this man is trespassing.
I live in an apartment complex, George. If he's, I can't. It's a little different standard of trespassing. So he left eventually, but it was
What was he
uncomfortable.
driving? What was he driving?
I'm a black, either a BMW or an Audi. It was like all black.
Probably Marty. It's probably Marty.
No, it wasn't Marty. It wasn't Marty. I could definitely tell it wasn't Marty.
Was he a freak? Was he ball headed? Was he like
He
tattooed?
was big. I mean, he was at least 6'4". I would say well over 250. I mean, he looked ex-military. He had like this weird insignia. I can't even describe it, but it looked like either a prison tattoo or like a
Well,
military.
first of all, you said I'm in Massachusetts. What are you doing up here in Massachusetts?
Where
What I
the,
would have said.
well, Boston's a pretty cosmopolitan city, George, but I mean, he could have been. I mean, he had to have been with Marty's guys.
You just say, buddy, you need to get off my property. You need to get off your. You need to get off my dwelling right now.
I mean, I didn't know if he was packing or anything, George. I mean, he eventually left, but it was weird. He had an iPad with all these pictures of you. He was like swiping them back and forth, surveillance.
What kind of pictures were they?
They were some of the stuff that you'd see online, some of your embarrassing pictures, the photoshops, and then there was like some candid pictures of you outside doing stuff around your house. Like they looked like they were surveillance pictures,
Pictures of me doing what?
like outside doing yard work. And then there was one of you like in your car driving around. And then there was one with you with, like a red bag, like coming out of a restaurant.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah, it was weird, George.
All right. Well, I don't know. Is Summers? You think it was Summers?
I don't know. I mean, Summer said he was
Well,
in.
Summers doesn't have an accent.
Yeah.
We got Mitchell Rights Bar, but
So
we don't have Summers. Summers is all the information you gave me on Summers is an alteration shop, a military alteration shop, and old Chinese lady who runs the business.
well, the military stuff would make sense if Marty's involved. So
Yeah.
maybe the lady who runs it's involved was an old military buddy, maybe like mother or grandfather, or somebody he did some ops works with.
Well, it's a military operation, a military alteration shop for clothing.
Yeah. So
And the lady that runs it is a Chinese lady, and she's looking through she's heard that name, Jason Summers. She said that she's heard the name Jason Summers, and she's looking through all her receipts and all her records. So obviously that son of a bitch has been there using her Wi-Fi. That's how you got her.
okay.
But that's not his. Yeah, he
So
was
maybe
over there using the Wi-Fi probably in the parking lot, like the cheap motherfucker he is, using the
Yeah.
Wi-Fi without, doing anything, using her Wi-Fi. And that's how you probably pinged it.
Okay, so I pulled off of that. So he was there. So that might be where he does all of his. Maybe he goes in there. Is there any restaurants by there? Maybe like a cafe or something.
It maybe, but some of his main number is disconnected, by the way, too.
Yeah.
So whatever his situation is, he's obviously fucking not as. I mean, he's really. I mean, he's locked up pretty tight. I mean, he's locked up pretty tight for what he does.
Yeah. Well, he's. I
Mitchell
mean,
was easy. Mitchell is rights barred. This
yeah,
is. I mean, the rights barred. Rights fucking checkmate.
right.
This motherfucker, Summers, disconnected his phone line.
Yeah, he's probably got multiple. He's probably got burner phones. I mean, again, if he's being paid the same kind of money Marty is, he can walk into any grocery store or convenience store, pick up a track phone, move from there, use, and then just run a program to change the numbers.
Shit. That's why the feds need to be involved in this.
Yeah. Well, if there are any involved.
Did you get his tags?
They were. I couldn't read them, but they were like out of state. I think they were. I think they were like. I mean, they were. Um, they looked like.
When you say out of state, what state?
They looked like they were like really like U.S. government. So they could have been fake plates too, though. I don't know. I couldn't read them.
What?
I mean, I didn't read them. I couldn't read them. I just saw that there was like out. It wasn't a Massachusetts.
Wait. U.S. government?
Yeah.
What do you mean U.S. government? U.S. what state?
No, you can get government plate, like just a generic U.S. government plate. It's hard to get, but certain government agencies, like military, gets it. So if he's like a contractor, maybe that's what it is. Maybe he works, maybe he liaisons with the U.S. government, and one of their buddies gave him those plates.
Look, my life is in danger. No, I mean, let's cut to the chase. My fucking life right now is in fucking danger. I have got to fucking this. I'm getting a real bad chill right now. My fucking life is in danger. This son of a bitch is going to do whatever he can, and he knows if I get close, he's going to do something to me. My life is in fucking danger right now. I'm a sitting fucking duck.
Are you like? What do you mean by that? Like, do you really think like they're going
What's
to
so funny? What's so funny? I heard you like to chuckle.
I can't. I'm so delirious right now, George. I can't believe that it's that level. Like it's almost like neurotic. I'm not you, but me. I'm getting worried too. I like that guy scared me, George. I'm not gonna lie. It was pretty scary. It was fucking scary. This guy. The fact that he's looking into you. Has anyone ever contacted you about me?
No. Yeah, you're a blip on the radar, is what you are.
Sorry, George.
You're a blip on the fucking radar. Look, you know what? I'm going to get a gun. I don't believe in them. I don't believe in guns. I'm going to tomorrow. I'm buying a gun.
Yeah.
I'm buying a fucking gun. And I'm going to also go and get suppressors to suppress any fucking dronage. I'm tired. I'm tired of fucking. Tomorrow is my day off.
Mm-hmm.
I've got to do a lot of shit tomorrow. I'm getting a fucking gun. I'm buying a gun tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm also going to buy fucking dronage stuff and suppress the dronages when they fly around my house. They get fucking knocked on my property and then they're mine.
Where do you get those at?
Well, they get knocked on my property. They're fucking mine. There's a military place nearby in Ashland.
Oh, really? Are they expensive? Like, I mean, are they?
Ashland, Virginia. I don't know. I don't know at this point what they are.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm getting a real bad fucking feeling right now. This son of a bitch is paying minions to do his work for him.
Yeah.
This son of a bitch is paying fucking minions to do his fucking work for him. If what you say is true, I hope you're not fucking with me.
Why would I fuck about that, George?
I don't know, Chris. I mean, there's a lot of things that don't make sense.
None of this makes
There's
George.
A lot of things that don't make fucking sense to me.
George, none of this makes any
So
sense.
I'm hoping you're not fucking with me or trying to get a ride just out of a amusement.
I'm not, George. Why? At this point, I'm invested in this too. They know I'm involved. Why would I be so?
I don't even look. The only person I trust is me.
And it's
That's the only person I can fucking trust.
I trust me too. You trust you trust me, and we both got
The
trust.
only person I can fucking trust right now is me. And this little beagle right here looking at me, ready for some food. The little beagle here. The only two entities that I trust. I'm getting sick of this.
Yeah.
I can't fucking have a normal fucking life.
Yeah. And they've been back. They've been doing their normal shit. Marty's been posting on the DoorDash page too.
I haven't had a chance to even think about that. I've got to get on the. See, they can't do anything about it because it's just a driver's site. So they can't do anything about it. It's a driver's fucking site, so they can't do anything about it. So what they're doing, so whatever they're doing, what they need to do is get a hold of these two ladies, and I need to do that probably like, I mean, as soon as I can do it. I mean, I don't know. I'm trying to get Kristen to get on there. Trying to get Kristen to get on there and join it because I can't. So I mean, I can't do anything unless when I have to get on my. I have to get on the laptop. I have to get on the laptop.
Marty goes, this George Yarrett guy just called my personal cell phone number telling me he's going to murder me. I've alerted the authorities. Please be careful. And then Joanne...
What the fuck is this son of a bitch doing?
It's been viewed by 88 people right now. And then Joanne Biggs goes, how did he get your number? Marty goes, he claims to be a PI. Jay Smith goes, he is somewhat of a computer hacker. He told me a few times as well. He told me to go rub...
Yeah, well, bullshit.
He told me to go rub dongs with my daddy. My father's been dead for a few years, and somebody disliked it. It was, well, BJ. And then another person, S.E. Burton, goes, a fellow dasher that wants to remain anonymous said that George purposely ran his midi van into the back of a Prius by pulling out of a restaurant parking lot. George started yelling, calling him a queer, and it's the millennials' fault Hillary didn't win the election. The guy said he had a Bernie sticker, and George thinks George was triggered over it. And then this BJ McDevitt posted a picture, like a link to some, says, it gets worse. I did some searching, and it turns out this guy used to be a part of the show and live with George, and it's like a sex register offender for a Matthew Patrick Tatum, and it's like a sex offender.
What the fuck is this are they fucking doing?
And then this other woman, this Akiyaya Collins, posted like an emoji of like a scared face. And then Billy Baxter posted your lolcow wiki saying, anyone ever seen this? It's all you'd want to know about him.
Okay.
That's it. That's all they posted.
Queenie who?
Queenie Persons.
Queenie Persons.
Yeah.
And who else?
What was the other lady's name? Hold on, I just had it. Desiree O'Neill.
Goddamn motherfucker. Goddamn motherfucker. This Jesus. Yeah. Well, look, what is Markland doing?
Not much. But they, again, they posted more. George Alexander Pauper shared a video of, it's titled...
What is Markland doing? Anything?
No, but yeah, Pauper posted some video of you, like all your gay slurs. Markland, I haven't seen much from him since last night.
What did you do last night?
Hold on, let me see.
What did you do last night?
Well, the stuff we were talking with the DoorDash stuff.
Did he post on the site?
Not on the DoorDash page.
Did he post on the DoorDash site? Did he post on the site, or did he post on the Facebook channel?
Nothing in the last, not since we talked last night.
Not on the Facebook channel.
No.
What kind of area do you live in? Is it well-to-do, or is it kind of?
It's middle upper. It's middle upper.
All right. Do you have neighbors there? Do you have people there?
Well, I live in an apartment building with about 20 units.
Right, but do you have people that you associated with, or friends that know that you confided in, or?
It's too embarrassing. I try not to tell people about my it is pretty. It's not something I want to share to people.
All right. Are you married or not married? Are you broke?
I'm single. I'm single.
I thought you had a wife.
I'm divorced.
You haven't confided in her. I mean, do you talk to her? Are you on
George,
friendly level? Or?
it's too embarrassing. I mean, that's. I mean, she knows that something bad happened with the internet, but I'm not going to tell her that I got prank called to the point of.
No, but look. I've got people, not many that and some people, I got many that know what's going on, but know the situation, know the fucking shenanigans that are going on. You don't have anybody, and you don't have a brother, you don't have a sister.
My brother knows, the one that I lived with when it all went down, but.
Okay, well, what has your brother said? I mean, is he? I mean, what? I mean, it's good to have a backing.
He didn't believe it at first. I mean, and he was kind of like, he gave me you lost everything over prank calling, and it kind of hurt, but I mean, I talked to my support group.
It's not, but see, that's what people don't fucking get. It's more than just, I don't know. It's more than all of that. It's not what people don't, you don't get bad. It's what, it's more than all just prank calling. It's more than fucking prank calling. It's to a level of fucking predatorial. It's to that fucking level of predatorial.
But my pride is also hurt. I mean, I don't want to admit that I got in such a depraved state over losers on the internet. That's not something I really want to advertise.
What? No, wait. You got what?
Well, I don't want to advertise and tell everybody about that. That a bunch of net nerd losers that don't do anything were the ones that did this to me.
They can do this to anybody. They can do this shit to almost anybody, especially if you don't have money. If you don't have fucking money to fucking fight it, then you're fucked.
Well, I had money, George, and I couldn't. I mean, there's only so much you can do. I mean, how much I could do. I don't know. I mean, I had their IP addresses, I had their real names, and I couldn't do anything to them.
I backed into a Prius.
Yeah, they said you backed into a Prius because it had a Bernie sticker, and you were pissed because he cost Hillary the election.
Wait. I have to laugh at that. Did I intentionally back into a Prius because it cost Hillary the election and...
The millennials caused it, yeah.
And who said that?
Let me check. Was it? I think it was... S.E. Burton said it.
So it makes me wonder if that plumber is actually still there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 88 people saw these posts though, George. So 88 fellow Dashers think that, or at least are aware of that.
Yeah. I need to get hold of this lady. I got to do that immediately. I'm not going to be able to do it today. I just paid my car payment today. I had to go online and pay my car payment, so I'm fucking capped out again. So I've got to make what I get.
Yeah.
Fucking ridiculous. So,
yeah.
right.
Oh, Markland just posted something on the one chat room. He said again he's setting up local meetings with attorneys that Marty hired for him on Tuesday, and then on Monday he's going to meet with people at the Universal Copyright Department.
Where is he saying all this shit?
On the IRC, and that Marty actually spoke with the Copyright Department, and they gave them Gigi's numbers, and they're not following up, and they're not matching.
Do what?
Yeah, he said Marty spoke with a Copyright Department there at somewhere, and he gave them your registration numbers, and they're not lining up.
He's not lining up.
Yeah. And he told one of the goons that he might fade away after this case is dismissed and he wins.
He's going to fade away.
Yeah.
After it's dismissed. Well, if it's not dismissed, then what?
Well, I mean, it'll go to trial, but he's feeling confident, George.
If it's not dismissed, then he's going to be a pressure cooker.
Yeah. Well, here's the other thing, George. I actually, do you know what JustAnswer.com is?
I don't know.
Well, it's like businesses and professionals, what you can do is you can ask questions. So I did some research and I asked one of the copyright attorneys, and they said I asked like, what do you have to do to register a TV show? Just out of curiosity, 'cause I had some credits there for my. I just had like a leftover like $10 to ask a question. Um, and I asked the copyright attorney what you have to do, and they said you have to register every show individually. And if you can prove some of the copyright that you gave them the wrong information, you can take them to court. So did
I'm
you?
sorry.
So you basically got.
Wait,
So basically, he said that you have to like register all of the shows individually, every episode. Is that what the one person told you at the Law Library of Congress?
personally, they told me back in 13 that all I had to do was get samples.
Yeah. So, but that was kind of what was in line with the second person from a few months ago.
That all I had to have to give was samples back in 13.
Yeah, but then the one person said you got to do every episode, right?
Yeah, but I'm not going to reveal that hand level.
Yeah. Yeah, because Markland said he said he did speak. I said Marty spoke with the copyright department at the Law Library of Congress and gave them the numbers, and then they're following up with him. So they're going to contact Marty.
Gave what numbers? What
Your
numbers?
your numbers, your registration numbers for the Gorgeous George show.
Okay.
And Marty
It's a
contacted them.
sample.
Yeah,
It's a sample.
So Marty's going to see if if you need more than samples. So Marty's going to talk about that. He's going to try to get evidence of that.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I'm going to drop it. I'm going to drop that case against Markland. I'm not going to get into great detail of why. I'm going to just say that. Well, obviously that's a double-edged sword. I've got to find out if I can reopen the defamation with having have the copyright dropped and reopen the defamation.
Did you file all as one case, or did you file two separate cases, one defamation, one copyright?
It's all in one case.
Oh, okay.
Which makes it more trickier.
Yeah.
But see, I don't. It's like you damn if you do, damn if you don't. It's like Russian. It's like Russian roulette. Russian fucking roulette because I don't want to close this knowing that they're. See, if they try something in California, guess what? It's not going to wash. I don't live in California. They open up a case in California, it's not going to wash because the judge said, no more. You can't open up anything. That goes for him too. So they cannot fucking do any reopening of anything. I can't reopen any cases, and that goes for them. They can't open up any.
Oh, they can't.
New
They
cases.
can't. They can't open up their own cases on they're held to that same standard.
Yes, they are.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes, they most certainly fucking are. Now, that's why they're trying to do in California. Well, petition the goddamn courts. I don't reside here. The damage is happening here. They live here. Jurisdiction issues. I live here. Not universal jurisdiction.
Yeah.
This is where I live. So if they got something to say, they bring it to this jurisdiction.
Then what about them coming to? Then I guess like what do they say the opposite? What about the opposite way?
Well, this is where I'm the victim, or I'm the plaintiff. I'm the one that's I'm the victim. I'm the plaintiff, or whatever. So it's my jurisdiction, not theirs.
But what if they turn around and do their countersuit? Would it still be tried in their court or your court?
I will petition the courts. I will strike it down. I said, look, there's no legitimacy whatsoever. There's no legitimacy whatsoever. This is a situation of basically what they've done.
Yeah.
This is a situation of my material will be. It's still my material.
Yeah.
It's still my material, and I'm going to say the trademark is being established.
Mm-hmm.
This is for the courts. I'm doing that this week.
Mm-hmm.
I am establishing. That's what I'm doing. I'm establishing a trademark.
And that will cover everything in the future, though. Once you got the
trademark, that will be a grand fucking slam.
Good. They never told you to do that before, though. It just seems kind of weird that nobody that the registration office wouldn't just say, "Hey, just get a copyright or trademark."
No. I don't want to reveal that. Well, if they ask me that, well, I give a fuck. See, I'm damned either way. Do I drop it? Do I drop it, or do I keep it hanging for a little while longer until I get more leverage?
Yeah. Do you think you're gonna get the leverage though on them? Because if Marty's got all these legal experts.
Until I get more leverage on this, no, they can do whatever he wants to do. I'm not doing a day. I'm not doing a day in a cell. That's affirmative.
Yeah.
I'm not doing one fucking day in a cell because I haven't done anything wrong.
Well, that's
All I'm
their.
trying to
That's what
do
they're
is
gonna.
protect the,
That's what they want, George. They want us. They want it. They want. That's what they
well,
want.
they're not going to get that because that's absurd. That's ludicrous. That's fucking absurd. That's ludicrous because I'm protecting my work.
Mm-hmm.
And even if even if I was misinformed, okay, I was misinformed. But I'm just saying, look, this is what was told. This is what was established. I was misinformed, obviously, but I'm still protecting my work. It's not their work. I'm protecting my work, and to establish that, I am an established trademark. I've established a trademark registration, and it's in process. So that means if I have to drop this lawsuit because of the technicality, well, I guess I will. I guess I have to go that route. That means which I have to drop it against Brennan, but I don't want to, and then the whole thing is dropped. But then I would petition the courts to appeal upstairs for the defamation.
Mm-hmm.
And ongoing, anybody else fucks with me, well, guess what? There's registration that's on the table. There's trademark registration now that's on the table. Whether that would take effect immediately or take effect once it's registered. That's the question that I got to find out.
Mm-hmm. And you go after, and then you go after all of them. You go after Dooley Manlove and all of them. Anybody that makes a video of you,
I'm going after Stephon Pitts. You best believe going after Stephon Pitts. You goddamn right. And I'm going after Mr. Holmgren.
Yeah.
Going after Mr. Holmgren.
Yeah, well, he's coming at. I mean, Holmgren to me, George, is just he scares. His lifestyle is kind of.
Going after Holmgren. I'm going after Holmgren just the same. I don't give a goddamn because you keep fucking taking chances. Eventually, you're gonna be reckless. You keep fucking taking chances. You keep fucking thinking that you're this, that, and the other. You become reckless, and then when you do that, you get caught.
Yeah.
You get caught, and doesn't matter who you are. Doesn't matter if you're the president of the United States. Doesn't matter if you're fucking Mahatma Gandhi. Doesn't matter who the fuck you are.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean.
Or you're Mahatma Gandhi's dead, but that's beside the point.
Yeah, I know. He's been dead for he's been about 7 years, but
so he's now
But so my question then is about this. What I was just gonna say. So did you look into executive outcomes at all? Did you watch that video I sent you about him and his background?
But I haven't done shit, Chris. Man, I work like a slave. Work like a slave. I'm gonna have to. I got a resume out right now. I'm not making enough income coming into the house right now, and I've got to try to make more income. I mean, whether I lose or don't lose, I've got to put a hefty down fucking payment on a new place. I mean, if I have to leave, I had to put a hefty down payment somewhere else.
Yeah.
So I'm stressed to fucking to the hilt.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to, I'm late with my car payment. I had to pay my car payment this morning. I'm broke. I had to pay two car payments to one, so I'm fucking broke. That's why I'm trying to regroup. And I'm just fucking stressed.
Yeah.
Made sure the dog had dog food and had food in the house, and that's basically it. And I'm broke. I'm fucking broke. I mean, that grand, okay, I don't touch it. That grand, I don't touch it. I've got a friend that I have to it sees it over, and I said I have to come like he has to bill it to me. I've set it up where my friend who I trust, I'm not going to use his name, by the way.
Yeah, I
friend
don't
that I've
know.
known 25 years, not Kevin, that I have to consult him to bill that money out to me. That's kind of like a parent have to do. I've got it set up that way for emergency, and I don't dare touch that thing unless I have to. Not even for extreme emergencies. It has to be life and death. So that $1,000 I have is life and death. I don't touch it even upon being late on bills and car payments.
Yeah.
Not a lot of money, but it's still money that's reserved so that if I have to, or if the car breaks down and I've got to do something with the car. I mean, if it's not running, then I've got to use those reserves. That's the only time I touch that.
Mm-hmm.
Set up that way.
Yeah.
I'm not. I mean, I admit. I mean, I wasn't. I went through a lot of fucking money.
Mm-hmm.
With a lot of fucking money. I had more money than anybody that I know of one time, and it pisses me off. Hold on a second. I'm at a place.
Yeah.
I got an order here. Hold on.
Yeah.
Oh, God damn, it's hot as shit out here. Hold on a second.
Yeah.
hey, hon, what's going on? We have a order to be picked up here that's already been called in for DoorDash under Helen K. Or Helen, yeah. All right. There you go. Go in the bag, please. All right. And make sure what we have with avocado toast. Okay, yeah. Cool. Check it out. Yeah, it's good. The guy that's walking down here that looks like the damn Joker.
Batman villain.
I don't know if it's Cesar Romero or whatever. No, it's a guy that looks just like the damn Joker. He's got. I mean, I don't know if he's dressed up with what the deal is. He's got like a blazing red outfit and I don't know, probably a tranny or something.
Does he got clown makeup on?
I don't know. It's pretty damn scary. I'm not getting too close. Hold on a second. Oh God. It doesn't have the green hair, of course. Has brown hair, but just pretty much everything else. I don't know if he's trying to be the Joker or what he's trying to do.
Yeah.
The Cesar Romero Joker, or maybe the Jack Nicholson. Who knows?
Yeah, or the Heath Ledger, or the Jared Leto. Yeah.
Nah, Heath Ledger. Nah, that I don't think he's not looking like that, but looking pretty bright.
Yeah.
In the wrong way. Hold on a second. Hold on.
Yeah.
I gotta go to Goochland County, Capital One building. That's nice. All right, I'll have to clear up this call here in a second. All right. Wait a second. Noel's spot. No, it's not. It's not Goochland. It's Glen Allen. Okay, I'm talking to him. I'm just got a lot going on here. Hold on. Fucking. I don't know stoplight here. Should have a damn stoplight or a fucking light or a sign. Okay, whatever. Fuck it. So, they're doing stuff. I've got to get a hold of that lady, and I'm going to do that. And I'm going to tell her the situation. I'm going to, I mean, I'm not. They can say whatever they want to say. The only problem is if one of those people happen to be ordering food and they're a part of that shit, that's the problem.
Yeah.
Not where anything else is going to happen. If one of those people happen to be ordering food or whatever, or try to get them out, try to start some shit with me. Then that's the problem. Where then if I have to do something to them or whatever, then that's the issue. Then that's the only problem. But it's not like they're associated with or affiliated to that company. So, but I am going to reach out to the lady, the administrator, and I'm going to tell her point blank and show her everything, and tell her to please to get rid of these people.
Yeah.
Get rid of these people, and I'll go into a stock account and do whatever I got to do to get that point across. What else can I do? There's really not much I can do. It's harassment, and it's harassment.
Yeah, I mean they love this DoorDash stuff. This is like the funniest thing for these trolls. They just love it because it's like a public forum for them to embarrass you.
Well, I'm gonna file with the judge. I don't give a damn. I'm gonna file something with the judge and let him know that it's associated with Markland, that they are berating and attacking me on there. That's what I'm gonna do that. But no matter what, I'm going to let the judge know that just as soon as Markland said that he's not going to do anything under the site, that he's going about attacking me. And that's like, I'll do that tomorrow. I'm going to file that tomorrow, but let him know that. If he's going to fucking dismiss it, let him dismiss it. I'd rather him dismiss the goddamn case. And in fact, I'd rather have him dismiss the whole goddamn thing, and then that way I can start fresh.
Well, then if you just drop it, then can't you just start fresh then?
Well, I can't take it again. They're limited amount of, because he'll probably get it again, and then he'll definitely throw it out. He gets it
even
again.
If you've got new facts for the defamation with Marty involvement.
I will not. This is why I got to consult an attorney. I'm limited on what I can do in this problem, because this judge will get it again and he'll throw it out. That's what he'll do. That's exactly what he'll do.
Because he won't recuse himself.
Hold on a second. Hold on. All right, I got it. Okay, so that's why I've got to consult with an attorney. I don't believe that this motherfucker is talking. He can say that he's talked to this attorney and talked to that attorney. I don't believe so. There's always Fiverr too. There are people on Fiverr that can help me if need be. Not the guy from Kenya, but there's other people that can help me on Fiverr. Maybe,
Do they actually like? I've never really used Fiverr. Are they like attorneys or what are they?
They have attorneys and paralegals and people and such like that. You can give them some advice. You obtain their services, and you have to hire them. You have to go through there and hire them. But there's different ways and means of skinning a cat and finding out information. Yeah. So there's no way I don't give a damn what he thinks he's done, or don't give a damn what he thinks he's done to prohibit me from hiring somebody. I don't necessarily need, there's no way in hell that in 4 days, 5 days, 4 to 5, 6 days he's been here, there's no way in hell that he spoke to every person.
Are you able to hire? Are you legally allowed to hire legal counsel though? Because I know that's their whole game is that they want you.
If I do, then I have to pay it probably.
So then you got to pay all the court fees and charges and everything.
If I do, it's a straight $350-some filing fee to start a case. If I do that, now if I go and start up the defamation upstairs under Papyrus and start up a defamation under Papyrus upstairs and go that route, and then they want it being granted, and then midstream get an attorney, then then it's done. I mean, they can't force it because before at the beginning I didn't have it, and then it goes midstream, then that's what it is. And
so they got you. So you're kind of in a bad corner right now as far as that goes.
Yeah, but I can obtain an attorney or do whatever I have to do, or go work behind the scenes, or get a person that can draw up the papers, and do whatever. They can't prove nothing. And as far as Saunders up in his goddamn mouth, he better be careful. I can go to his probation officer and drop that switch on him at any time. Matter of fact, I think I'll do that Monday. We have proof that if we have a concrete proof that he's interfering, I can drop that switch on Saunders Monday, saying that let his probation officer know that he is doing some stuff and about his wife, how she gave him some money when she was embezzling money.
So he's involved in that. So you were able to confirm that he's involved in that.
I know he is.
Yeah. How did you find out about it?
I got $7,000. Oh, what you do? I got $7,000. Yeah, you do, huh? How did you get that? Yeah. Right. I'm the Queen of England. And I'm going to be Lord Gorgeous George. I'll be knighted by the Queen.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
Yeah, but they want to get him to provide all the legal all the financial records with the show that you paid him.
They can't do shit. That's blackmail. They can't do shit. That's blackmail. And if they do anything,
who's being blackmailed?
I gave him money. He gave me money. I paid him back, and we're doing yard work and whatnot, and that's it. We're doing yard work, and we're doing a combination of things. And he loaned me some money, and then I wrote him a check and paid him back the money that he loaned me.
You think the check? Is the check still out there? Can they get an image of that check?
Well, that's the image of the check or whatever, and I have to look at that. I mean, you can look at the check and say basically for formatting. That's what he was. I mean, he was a formatter. Mm-hmm. Angela found him on Craigslist. I was talking to him, and what he was doing was paid to format documents. That's it.
So then that's not considered any sort of legal. So that would not violate your former Papyrus clause.
No.
But that's going to be
with the case. Nothing to do with the case.
Well, did he format cases pertaining to this legal case?
He formatted the cases. Yes, there's a big difference between formatting and fucking actually writing.
Okay.
He formatted it and showed me how to format it. So there's a big difference in doing that and also doing the actual legwork and dropping case law, or dropping the writing to write it out. Everything was done upon my interpretation. Everything was done upon me discovering stuff and finding stuff and putting it out there. He just typed it out.
So he never once said, "Don't do that, do this."
He did, but he would tell me that, but I tell him that no. I mean, it was my jurisdiction.
my delegation. What was on and what was not on, and I used what I used.
Mhm.
You know, I mean, has he been doing it recently? No. Has he been doing it ever since? So is he still doing that?
Yeah.
He showed me how to format it. He showed me the basics to how to format the stuff and put it on New Romans 12 font of New Romans 12. He showed me all of the basics.
Like the font.
Yeah, but he's not but even still, though, he is not a legal representative. He's not an attorney. He's not a paralegal. He might know a little something, but he is not a fucking attorney.
So how's
he's not a fucking
he's
not a fucking paralegal.
So
it doesn't matter.
So how's he not in jail for false representation of legal services?
Yeah, and that's another thing too that Kristen said that if he uses that, Kristen said you can go about dropping that on him too if he tries that.
Yeah. Did you talk to Kristen last night about everything? Is she on the same page with you?
Kristen and I talk every day.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Yeah,
she's limited and on stuff because she's not an attorney, and I'm limited
clearly
on stuff because I'm not. We can only do what we can do and whatever. But yeah, I talk to her regularly.
Yeah, I would be very hesitant though, George. I mean, if she gives you any legal advice, I would not take. I would take whatever she says and just do the opposite. That's just my person.
I know you. I know you don't like her. So
I don't. Yeah, I can't. I think she's a dishonest human being.
Well,
I don't trust her at all. I think
that's your prerogative.
And I think she's deep down. I mean, we all know she talks to Alan. So, you talk to a troll, you're a troll. That's how I view you.
Well,
you're either with him or against him.
Alan obviously was raped as a kid, and she was too. Alan was raped as a kid, and she was too. So he manipulated that, or he said that he was raped to try to manipulate that situation, and whatever. Yeah, and then he tried to attack her. He attacked her when she told him to go fuck off.
Well, I don't know.
She told him to go fuck off or whatever. And that Alan Carter better watch it. That Alan Carter better fucking watch it. That's all I gotta say about some of that shit.
You gonna get him too? You gonna put at him? You should look a class action lawsuit against him and all of those guys. But you gotta get Marty though. You gotta take Marty out of the picture. But he did say that hired that muscle that he hired.
Say again?
Well, that one muscle did have Kristen's name on that list of people to meet. So whether or not he's really gonna go through with it and meet her.
She will have nothing probably to say, probably spit in his face, probably.
Yeah, unless he's. I mean, if the guy was jacked, George. I mean, he might have been armed. I don't know. But I just looked something. I just saw something. This is interesting. I'm looking. This is what I saw on this one site. Or just specifically, the relation of attorney and client exists, and one is deemed to be practicing law whenever one undertakes for compensation, direct or indirect, to advise another, not his regular employer, in any matter involving the application of legal principle to facts or purpose of desires. 2. One other than a regular employee acting for his employer undertakes, with or without compensation, prepares for a legal instrument of any character other than notices or contracts incident to the regular course of conducting a licensed business. So that's what I was looking up for legal services. So, and formatting.
What you just? I'm sorry because my mind is somewhere else right now. What'd you say?
I just found something about like what the definition, like what is considered a legal service.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, but Saunders is not an attorney.
Yeah.
Saunders is not an attorney. I'm more of an attorney than Saunders is probably. All right, look, I'm. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Let me figure out. I gotta call this lady up. All right, hold on. Let me hold on. I can do this in text.
Okay.
So if I have to call her, I have to get off the phone with you. But hold on, let me text her and let her know that I'm here. Hold on.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I'm not going to be a prisoner. I'm not going to be a prisoner to this shit. I'm going to call the shots. I've always called the shots, and I'm going to call the shots again. I'm not being a prisoner to this shit. This is what it is. This is how it plays out here. Hold on. I'm going to ask you to hold on. I got to look. Hold on.
Hold on a second there.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me walk in here. So don't say anything. Come on.
Yeah.
Hey there.
Hey.
Are you Helen?
Yeah, that's me.
Hey, hon, what's up?
Thank you.
You got that? And you got that.
I appreciate it.
All right,
Come on.
have a good one. Hold on. This damn thing is acting up. Hold on a second. Yeah, see, this thing is I don't know. This app is screwed up.
Mm-hmm.
Everything is, there's a wording that I'm trying to figure out. A algorithm or what the fuck? What do you call that?
Algorithm?
Algorithms. Or say it again?
Algorithm.
Algorithms. Okay, algorithms. Everything they do through this dronage, some of this shit is used through Google Earth. So it's delayed. I mean, they don't totally use it, but I mean,
where'd you
some of
hear
the
that
pictures.
from?
Well, no, I know that some of the pictures they use are from Google Earth. It's some of the stuff that's not current. Some of the stuff is.
Yeah, no, I mean, what the stuff that Summers is using, he uses a real time. I mean, everything he does, George, all those videos that when those drones are flying, the trolls are seeing it as it's happening. It's a live feed. So when you're outside doing your thing at night and you're like, you're looking up at him, he's looking down at you via on the satellite off of the drones.
Yeah, well, I'm sure he's doing what he's doing, but the thing is, they fly, and he don't necessarily fly around they'll fly around across the street.
Yeah, but they got really good cameras, George. I mean, these are like military grade. This is what they use to on drug busts and stuff or when police are trying to look into buildings and stuff to see, they can't enter the building, but if they can see someone moving around, that's legal.
They can't see what they can't see.
Yeah, but some of them also.
Means,
but they also have infrared, George. So if you're they can pick up your body temperatures.
They cannot see if the drapes are closed.
They can't see your picture, but they can see your body temperatures, like an infrared. So they know where you are, what room you're in and stuff, and where the dog is and other living creatures.
Yeah. Well, I'm going back to the FBI tomorrow. Sarah said basically that she'll let me know when she knows something, but I was very upset with her.
I would be too. Wonder how it
she'll let me know. She'll let me know when something's new, but I told her I'm not happy with you. I'm not happy with you. I'm not happy with what she did. Mm-hmm. Just leave me in the dark. I just said left me in the dark for a couple of weeks, and I'm not happy with that.
Yeah.
Unless she's doing something that that I should know about. Maybe she's doing something that I would protect myself, not to tell me. I don't know at this point. I don't know anything. I just don't know. I'm very confused. I hate.
Did she get back from her safari of South Africa?
Say that again.
Did she go on a safari? There where she was a couple weeks.
What?
Was she visiting Marty? But George, here's something. Never mind. But I'm just. No. What are you? I mean, about? Is she still work? She's still. Did she say anything about Marty?
No.
Yeah. Do you think Marty might have contacted the FBI already, and is able to get a hold and maybe know people from there because it's the federal government? He would have contacts with federal agents. You think that's?
I don't care what he's got. God damn it. I don't give a. I mean, look. Listen. I don't give a goddamn. This motherfucker is meddling in my life. He's making me fucking. He's ruining my life, and I'm not going to allow him to do it. Either the goddamn people do their job, or I'm going to fucking do something.
We got it. We got to get him, George. We got
this
all
goddamn motherfucker. If he's meddling, he's going to jail. If he's meddling, he's going to go to prison.
That's all he does.
And I'm going to make sure of it. He's not going to fuck with me. He's not going to fuck with my life. I'm not going to allow that.
and the damn FBI is going to do their job.
Well,
I'm sorry, man. It's not you, but it is. I mean, you're not. I mean, it is, but it isn't. You're just saying some things that are really getting under my skin.
But that's how he thinks, though, George. You got to think like a, when they say you want to catch a killer, you got to think like a killer. I'm thinking like a fucking cold-blooded killer and the shit he would do, George. I mean, the stuff he does is so crazy. This guy is not a normal troll who makes videos, I mean, this guy, he's on a different level.
Every fucking day, I've got to fucking have the same conversation. I give this guy more energy than I should give him. Every fucking day, I've got to fucking talk about this son of a bitch. Every fucking day, I've got to fucking, think of his name and mentioning his name, and I give him too much energy.
Because he's always doing something, George, to get your attention. He's always doing something, and everything that he pays, everybody who does something, it all comes back to him.
Well, all right. I believe the good trumps evil, and it's going to trump evil. Good is going to trump evil, and I don't give a damn whether he believes or doesn't believe. Good is going to trump evil. He can not believe or believe. I'm saying the good is going to trump evil, and this shit's going to come to our balls. Fast stop. A very fast stop. I don't know what I have to do. I just got to clear my head and just think what I need to do.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be consumed by this. I'm not going to be consumed with this shit. I am going to back tomorrow. I mean, where did you hear that? See, but goddamn, they fucking hear this son of a bitch knows things that you and I have a conversation about something, and this son of a bitch goes ahead and blurts it out in a text.
Yeah, because he's fucking with us.
This son of a bitch seems to know what we talk about.
They all do. Everyone knows everyone knows everybody. They know
And
everything about you, George.
Blurts it back out in a text.
Why would he do that, though?
I don't know.
Because they want to break us apart, George. They want to destroy me and your relationship. They want to destroy Chris. They want to destroy every relationship you have, so you have no weapons and no allies.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I got to make money. I got to think about my situation. I got to concentrate on the things right now that are important.
Yeah. It's all a distraction, George. They know that. They know that you're going through some tough times.
Yeah. It's not doesn't take rocket science to figure that out.
What's that? I can't hear you.
It doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure that out. It doesn't take a scholar to figure out what I'm going through, and this is what they're trying to prey on. They're trying to prey on every negative shit, So I've got to calculate what I do, every step that I do, big or small, in such a way. Yeah. I've got to calculate every step, big and small, in such a way. But it might be a blessing in disguise to have this case out of his courtroom.
Yeah. I mean, maybe that is the option. That might be the best way, George, to just run.
Major blessing in disguise to get this thing out of his courtroom, and then appeal the defamation.
That's probably the way to go, George. Because like you've always said, the defamation has always been your strongest piece.
That's correct.
All they got to do is Google the Gorgeous George show, and they can see so much defamation. It's not even funny.
I gotta find out if, in fact, when I register for the job, when I register for the trademark, if it starts then.
Right.
And I'll drop it. I mean, I don't want to reveal the fact that you drop perjury. They say perjury. I say, let me tell you something. Yes, this is why I'm dropping the case, because I, for 5 years, was misinformed through the Virginia Library, the Law Library of Congress, that it basically samples. And unfortunately, it's just been, I have just confirmed it on another level that basically that the information that was given to me 5 years ago is inaccurate.
Yeah, so they're gonna push if that is what happened, George, the trolls are gonna push for perjury on you to just get back at you.
They they cannot place perjury at me or on me if I was given misinformation.
Well, that's what they're gonna do, George. I'm just saying that's what they're gonna do.
It won't hold a candle.
Mm-hmm.
It won't stand up in court. It won't hold a candle because I was told that I was giving misinformation upon what I thought was right about samples. And actually, in all actuality, unbeknownst to me, this is the way it is. They can't prove a goddamn thing. They can't prove a goddamn thing. I'm dropping the copyright, and I'm appealing the defamation. That's what I'm. That's where I'm going to go with this.
Oh yeah, I think that's smart.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. I missed the goddamn order. Hold on a second.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
All right, I'm just making sure I didn't miss an order as I'm talking to you. Okay, now, this is fucking old. Fucking shit. No, so they can't. I've got to calculate everything that I do correctly. Because I know, because this is what it was told. This is what if I did, got this information, then I have to say, okay, well, I will drop this, but I am going to appeal the defamation upstairs.
Yeah.
Now, whether I can add people, maybe so. Then I'm adding Alan Carter, I'm adding Stefan Pitts, and I'm adding Marty.
Yeah.
And then if I don't know, I might as well go for the fivesome. Marty, or go for Stefan Pitts, go for Alan Carter, go for Marty, go for Mitchell and Summers.
Yeah.
Mitchell and Summers, and of course keep in Markland Griffin. That's 7. That's 7 right there. What do you call that?
Oh, the 7.
What do you call that? That's the inner circle.
Who is it, George? Who's your inner circle that you're gonna take out? Marty. Who else?
The inner circle. I just named them.
Yeah.
The main ones they're fucking with me.
Yeah. I mean, George, do you ever think about just fucking ghosting on these guys and just? That's what I had to do. I mean, just totally
go dark.
Just total dark on everything. Just let everything just go.
You mean even show related too?
Everything. Just let everything just go. That's what I had to do. I mean, I know that's like the last option you wanted.
All right. Well, so explain to me, how long did you do that?
I was good within 6 months. Because once they realize there's no fun anymore, why would they keep doing it?
So you went cold turkey for 6 months.
I changed my number and I just never interacted with them. And when they did anything, I just politely hung up the phone.
Well, but I'm sure they found your number again.
I get a call. I'll get a call every 6 to 8 months, but it'll be some nobody. It'll be some kid or some person that found my videos years later. It's not like it's Mr. Blonde really calling me or Coon or Golden Phone or someone like that.
I'm not going to stop what I enjoy doing, the Gorgeous Short Show.
Yeah.
So that means I would have to stop doing the Gorgeous Short Show. That's giving them what they want.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it.
Are you still doing it? Are you doing the show again? I mean, I know you haven't.
Yeah.
I know you.
Well, I want to do some footage at Busch Gardens.
Busch Gardens? Oh, really? The one in Williamsburg? Isn't there one in Williamsburg?
Well, I've got the birthday show that's going to be put up. I've got the entirety of the birthday show that I recorded it off my camera, 3 hours worth of entertainment, which is what I'm going to put up. The only problem is I've got to, this ICD, so I've got to figure out what songs, get the shit out in the ass. Then the condo, or issue on another site, where they don't, that shit.
Yeah.
And if they want to talk about me playing music, what's my shows? The value of my show? My show has a lot of that music that I play, ID content, or whatever music that I play. It has nothing to do with them. I have music on my show. It has nothing to do with them. if I have a show, show is worth, if the show is worth its price, worth money, and it's whatever I put, it's supply and demand. If it's out there, people making profit off my work, people making profit off my work, well, then, then they have to answer. They have to answer.
Yeah. So you're not. So basically, what you're saying is that you're not making much. You're making no money, but they are off your show.
Well, I mean, Brennan hit a minute. They took my show to a film festival, so
well, George,
maybe you paid 1 cent.
What I would say too is make sure you've got the like the minutes and the report from the film festival that he had, so that you can show it to the judge. Oh, and then you can have that undeniable proof, because he's just going to say, I just said that. So if you go out and you figure out.
It doesn't matter whether he just said it. The fact that he said that he took it to a film festival, with the fact that he came out as he incriminated himself.
Yeah, but
therefore,
he's gonna.
I say, hey, he took my show and put it to a film festival.
But he's gonna say, you know what he's gonna say, George? He's gonna say 2 words: prove it. So you just got to. But did he show the video? Did he show any proof of him at the film festival? You got to get that so that.
Proof that he admitted to doing something is all I need.
George, I killed 12. I killed 12 people yesterday. That's what he's gonna say, George.
The fact that he admitted to doing it is proof that I need to get him on. Getting him looked at. Like, listen, what's the point? You've been doing this. You've been doing that. So, what's the purpose of that? Guilty.
So all you need is testimonial proof.
He incriminated himself. Obviously. Stupid. Stupid ass. Stupid jackass. That's why he's in hiding. Mm-hmm. That's why he's been in hiding all these months. The whole time.
Yeah. Yeah, but I would definitely, Joe, my advice, though, just in case he plays I just was joking, you can it was a private video kind of a call, just get the film festival documents, get proof, talk to.
I don't know where to go to get it. I don't know film festival, which film festival to go to. Even if it is prefabricated story, whatnot, the fact that he had it out of his mouth.
Yeah. Well, then they're gonna challenge that testimony, George. You've got to. I mean, these are all the things you've got to bring to the case, George. You know that this is the kind of stuff that you're gonna have to bring all your evidence.
The fact that it came out of his mouth is proof enough, and it's tied in so many ways to the defamation. Say it with me. Defamation.
So so everything that here's what they're gonna do, Jordan. You're not gonna want to hear what I'm gonna say. But what they're going to say is if you're going to take testimony at face value as an absolute, they're going to be able to turn around and say, well, George, you said this. You said you're going to kill Marty. You're going to do this. You're going to do this. And then they're going to play the same game.
No,
on you, George.
I'm going to say you're damn right, because the son of a bitch called me at all hours of the night. You're damn right. This man is a mercenary. He's a mercenary. Here's the proof right here. When I pull up that damn resume. I said, this man has been calling me at all hours of the night. He is a criminal. He has done illegal shit, and he is the one that is pulling the strings, making these people do what they do. And he's the one that's funding this through a Patreon account and money that he's moving around offshore.
Speaking of the Patreon account, right, Marklin's just bragging that they got another $9,000 since Wednesday morning.
You got what?
He got another $9,000 into Patreon since Wednesday.
$9,000 from who?
From their fans, from the public.
I doubt that seriously. That money was probably given from Marty. Damn.
Well, it's still $9,000. That's still more.
I don't give a goddamn. It's dirty money.
Well, then we got to get him on money laundering charges as well.
I'm sure that it's just a matter of time. That's where the FBI needs to get involved. Yeah. That's where the FBI needs to get fucking involved in this.
Yeah.
That's dirty fucking money that he's using.
Yeah, so it's blood money he's using, George. He's using blood diamond money that he used overseas through his black ops, and now he's using it to fund trolling. Again, George, I think it's a sexual thing for him. I really think he's a sexual psychopath. Like a deviant.
Which one are we talking about, Marty?
Marty.
Yeah. Well, yeah, he's a deviant. It's obvious. He's probably a fag too. He's probably a bisexual. Probably a fag. Wouldn't doubt it.
Probably, yeah.
Deviant behavior.
Yeah, no, I think the killing was like a rush for him, like a sexual. I mean, he probably. I mean, it sounds wacky, but like it's like a serial killer. When they kill, sometimes they orgasm. So maybe every time he's, every few
All right, I'm
kills.
walking. I just hey, I'm walking into a CVS, so we got to kind
Yeah.
of
Well, George,
we
I'll
got to
let you
tell you.
go. I'm gonna do some stuff around the house now. So,
All right,
here's.
all right. Well, look, just the brass tacks is. I mean, look. I mean, this is taking a toll. This is taking a really toll. If I wasn't strong-willed, a normal person wouldn't be able to deal with this. A normal person wouldn't be able to deal with this. I'm conditioned. I'm strong-willed, and this is why I'm able to, do what I do. When
Yeah.
something comes down, that is immediate, then let me know. Um, I'm not going to stress over it. Got to put my focus upon the house. I got to put my focus upon the house, and that's what I'm going to do.
Hmm.
And whatever happens, happens.
Yeah.
Got to do what I got to do. Think about my house, my intermediate self right now. And if they try to drop anything on me, I am going to file something this week in relations to this. I'm going to file something, let the judge know that Markland is behind the attacks, and Markland is still attacking me, going against what the judge should say.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop that in a affidavit motion for discovery. And I'm going to drop that for the judge to see, let him know that this is what's happening, that he needs to correct it. Needs to correct it. This is this and this and this, and they're trying to cost me my position, cost me my job by making erroneous attacks on me and making comments,
Yeah.
all in relation to this what he's doing upon this, and show the association that he's the one that's the moderator of that channel. Now, if anything you can do for me, because he's got me blocked, so I can't see any damn thing. He's actually got my stock accounts blocked, which is amazing that they know which accounts are mine.
Yeah.
Stock accounts, guys. I'll probably open up another account. You go in there, and all I need from you is when you see that channel, that fan base channel, to see who the moderators are, and if his name is on as a moderator, I want you to copy and paste that to me so I can show the judge.
Let me check this out. Moderator Carl Jenkins.
Yeah, but I'm sure Markland is also a moderator.
I don't see him. Got S.E. Burton, Alfonso, Chris Thor, and Billy Baxter, I think, are the admins. No, he's not. No, it's just no. It's just Marty. It's literally just Carl Jenkins.
Okay, so wait. Let me understand this. He was the original moderator.
Well, the old pages. This is a new page, George. You took the other ones down, didn't you? So now his
Yeah,
name's
but
not
this
on. It's only
his
Marty.
name was
It's only Carl
his name
Jenkins.
his
Carl
name was
Jenkins.
on it.
Carl Jenkins runs the whole thing. He runs everything, George.
His name was on there. He was still on the new site. Still on the new
I
site. Still on the moderator.
all the only one I'm seeing right now. Maybe my access is weird, but the only one I see is Carl Jenkins. So,
Okay. Well,
I mean, was he on the old one? Maybe. I mean, you knocked the old one down,
Chris,
so maybe
Chris,
that
Chris.
killed some
When I
evidence.
knocked down the old one, the new one came up, and Christian Thurston and Will Markland were the moderators.
Yeah, well, this new one's only Carl Jenkins. So
Christian Thurston and Will Markland were the two moderators on the second one, which is the one that's still up.
yeah, it's Carl Jenkins runs the whole thing.
Okay. Well, what about the video? About the video where he's calling up a cleaning service about me,
Was that
saying that
Mark?
I'm.
Was that Will
Yeah.
Markland?
Yes.
Are you sure that was Will Markland?
I'm pretty sure it was.
Let me listen to it. Um,
Can you find? Yeah, he's where he's calling up a cleaning service saying that I need help, and I'm kind of out of mind, and that I have this, that, and the other, and trying to send somebody over to my house.
oh, they did. Did anyone show up at your house?
Obviously, I wasn't there.
Well, there's a young Will Markland calls a cleaning company. Is that the real Will Markland though?
Wait, that is Will Markland, I believe.
Um, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if this is him or not.
Is that the video?
It's the sound clip, but I don't know. I don't know what his voice sounds like.
Let's hear it for Sizzle Fest.
Hold on,
Can you play?
yeah. Hold on, let me see if I can do it.
You're gonna play dirty. I'm gonna play dirty. You're gonna play dirty with me. I'm gonna play dirty.
All right, I got to play it on my phone, my cell phone.
Let me get over to a place where I can't, where no one can hear it.
Hold
You know
on,
what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, I
You know
got
what
it.
I'm
Let
talking
me
about.
let me just play it for you, George. Let me just play it on my phone. You'll be able to hear it. The Arid Wars has got it. You might have, but here's the problem, George. What you can do, you'll be able to hire a voice forensic analyst to prove the voices. They can get the pitches and everything. So that would also help your case.
Yeah, I
Here we
don't
go.
care at this point. I don't care at this point.
Here.
Made for my Uncle George's house to have a cleaning come done for it?
Sure. You said we already gave you an estimate?
No, I need to have one done.
Okay, may I have the zip code of your uncle's house?
Yes.
Is that him?
Yep.
That is him, 100%.
I'm about 80% sure.
Wow.
80%. And if it's not him, I don't give a fuck. I'm playing dirty. If they play dirty, I'm gonna play dirty. I don't give a fuck. They play dirty, I'm gonna play dirty.
Yeah.
That's on Yard Wars.
Yep.
Okay. Do me a favor. Send that to me. Send that to me.
Okay. Let me send it.
So that
Yeah, it's a young Will Markland calls a cleaning company.
Yeah, he's young Will Markland, huh? This is young as the guy. This is young as the guy on Lost in Space, right?
Bill Mummy.
Yeah, Bill Mummy. He's as young as Bill Mummy. A youthful lad, youthful boy. He's as nice and young as Dick Grayson.
All right, I sent you the link, George.
You sent me the link through what? Through
your text. I texted it to you.
You sent it through Messenger.
You blocked me on Messenger. I can't message you. I texted you.
Can you send it through the Net Zero?
Sure.
Yeah, send it through the Net Zero. We're gonna razz my Taz. Razz my fucking Taz.
Yeah. So
I don't care.
So what they're gonna do? They'll probably challenge the voice and everything. So you'll have to have your own. You'll have to hire a witness. You know, your own.
I don't
expert.
have to hire Chris. I don't have to hire no one. Okay, I don't have to hire no one. What they're doing is criminal.
Yeah, no, I'm talking when you bring this to court. When you bring this to court, you've got to bring that evidence to prove that it's him beyond a reasonable doubt. There's rules and laws of evidence, George. You've got to prove. I mean, that's the stuff that that's gonna be your work too. I mean, you're gonna have to do put a lot of work into this, providing documents to the defendant and the judge, making sure all the evidence passes whatever that rule is.
The fact that it says Will Markland, the fact the intent was to screw with me. No, what they have to do is answer the charge. They have to answer the charge, and why was this done in association? And even if it wasn't done, it's associated to this malaise, to the association to this shit-tastic thing that they're doing to me. So the burden of proof, as far as I'm concerned, is on them. I understand you're innocent before being proven guilty, but this is just an aligned thing right here. It says Will Markland. He says he's Will Markland, so then, okay, well then, is it associated with this? Okay, so it's associated with this stuff.
Well,
so here you go.
Well, George, here's what they could do. So they can turn around and they can make a video saying that they're gorgeous George, and then they can say what if one of the trolls called up Will saying I'm going to get you.
They know my voice. They know my voice.
They got you on that. They got that voice changer, right? You said they used a voice changer to make you say all that gay stuff, so it might be the same thing.
I don't care. Look, I'm going to use what I've got. I'm going to use everything that I've got.
Yeah. Yeah, you might want to look up Rule 702 of evidence. That allows certain forensic evidence admissibility and expert witnesses. So you might have to look into that. They may pull that shit on you. It's to
Rule
prove
what?
Rule 702. It's a rule of evidence.
How do you know about 702? The Rule 702. How do you know about that?
I remember that from just my friend was talking to me. I'm looking up laws and rules of evidence, and Rule 702 I know is a big one. It's about it's about allowing expert witnesses in their testimony. So
Well, it's there, and I'm going to use it. It might not be the strongest suit, but it's there, and I'm going to use it. And I'm also going to use the fact that basically the evidence that they are screwing around with me on DoorDash.
yeah.
They're screwing around with me on DoorDash in relation to this case, trying to make me lose my work, lose income. Motion of discovery.
Yeah. Now, but you're gonna remember, George, when they pull that motion on you, you're gonna have to provide everything. You're gonna bring the court to them, and they're gonna make you ask questions, and you might have all that stuff, George. That's all a part of the back and forth. This is ping pong, George. This isn't you know, um, a court case is ping pong. It's not football where you have the ball and you're on offense the whole time. It's back and forth. You've got to give. They got to give.
They don't give. Listen, you heard what the judge says. Enough of all this. They resorted back to
Yeah, I'm talking. I mean,
62.
I know that. I'm talking
So
about
no,
the
no, no, no,
evidence,
no.
though.
So they figure they can keep on getting the last word. They can keep on texting and they'll keep on filing stuff to get the last word. The judge says, no, this is enough. You just go back to strike everything right as it stands, and you answer 62.
Yeah, but I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like when they motion for discovery, you're gonna have to provide all that. You know that, right? As soon as you've got a certain amount of time and all that stuff. It's back and forth, George. He's got rights, and you've got his rights as well as a plaintiff, and he's got rights as defendant.
The motion for that, it will be given to say what's, and will be told, and I will be, well, then I will have to come when that time comes, but I'm given 21 days, not 7.
Yeah, but that's a court. That's the different. I mean, I don't know. Let me see how long it takes for motion or discovery.
I'm given 24 days. 24 days is what I'm given to answer. So, and then I will climb that case once we get to it, but then I could probably, then by then say that, of course, that I plan to appeal the defamation, and at the present time, fly in the ointment that I had that I have confirmed, unfortunately, that, I will intermediately deal with all this.
Mm-hmm.
The point I'm trying to make, it goes back to defamation. It all goes back to defamation, which this judge refuses to want to hear. I don't care. I'm to a point where I don't care about what this judge thinks because this judge I'm not going to get this judge to do, I've already acknowledged that. This judge is not going to do the right thing. I've already acknowledged it. It's already acknowledgement because in my mind, that defamation was the strongest thing that I had. And the fact that has been X'd out altogether is unbeknownst to me. Doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. Well, here's something I just read on. I'm reading up discovery law. This is scary, George. It often favors the wealthier side in a lawsuit, in that it may enable parties to drain each other's resources in a war of attrition. For example, one can make information requests that are potentially expensive and time-consuming for the other side to fulfill, respond to discovery requests with thousands of documents and questionable relevance to the case, file requests for protective orders to prevent disposition of key witnesses, and take other measures that increase the difficulty and cost of discovery. So there's going to be a lot of those docs coming, George.
What docs are you referring to?
Oh, I'm reading about what they can do with discovery.
Okay.
Yeah, so what I guess happens in a lot of cases is they play a lot. They almost use discovery requesting as much information, which is all legal. It's all legal, but it's almost like a game where they try to take out the other side just because it's they can request as much information as they need to as long as it's legal, which it is. That it just it's a way to.
If I believe it doesn't pertain to the case, I will say it doesn't pertain to the case.
Well, if the judge says it's all part of the discovery process, George, every piece of evidence,
Look,
because what they can do,
the
George, is
judge says
they're going
that
to ask for everything that you have filed in your copyright claim. Everything that you filed, they're going to want, and every piece of documentation, everything you're going to use, anything that you're going to do, they're going to do it. They're going to every document. It's a lot of work, George. You got to provide it within a certain period of time. It's got to be all certified. It's all got to be through certain legal channels. It's got to.
Look, what I'm saying is that if I believe it has nothing to do with the case, I will say this has nothing to do with the case.
And what if the judge says yes? I mean, because they're gonna, it goes, the judge, you got to persuade that judge that you don't trust the judge. So,
well, it is something that basically that a jury is going to try, but I don't think they're going to get that far because the strongest suit is the defamation, and that defamation needs to be brought back up.
right.
And it's a fly in the ointment with that. I can chop it off the heels this week if need be. I'm going to wait about a couple of weeks before I do that.
To decide what you're going to do if we're going to pursue it.
Well, I got to get more. I've got to get some legal counsel or get some an idea of what direction I can go in, and if it can legally, if I drop the copyright, if I can still appeal the actual defamation.
Right.
We're almost in the building day. It takes 7 days for the Lord to make the world, whatever.
Yeah.
All right, let me go. All right.
Yeah. All right. I'll talk to you later. Have a good night. Okay.
All right. Bye.
Bye.